Hello, gamers. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm gonna move us over here real quick. Hello, gamers. How's it going? How are we doing today? How are you feeling? Sorry, I'm messing around with this crazy plugin again. It's really fun, honestly. What if I just stream at like this quality for like the entire time? What do you guys think? It's like a real cyberpunk experience right now, isn't it? This is a real cyberpunk experience. Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream! My name is Rin. I'm a cyberpunk cat-girl VTuber. I love to play FPS games and single-player stories. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit that bell as well. In addition, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member today. Headache squared from this? Oh, I'm sorry. It sounded kinda cool to me. What does reduce do? Reduce. What does reduce do? I don't know what that does. I have no idea. What does gate do again? Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. Sorry, this is way too fun. I love messing around with this stupid plugin. Not that it's stupid, I mean that I'm stupid. And I love it. What if I just like remove all of the remove all of the minor notes, I guess? No, those aren't binder notes, those are black keys. I don't know why my brain is just all over the place today. I don't know. It's crazy. As a musician, I was like, you know what I mean? I couldn't even remember what that thing was called. That's crazy. Anyway, hi, good to see you. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? How are you doing today? We're gonna be playing some Genshin Impact. I have not played Genshin Impact in like... This song's kind of crazy right now. Let me find something else. Want anything like calm? Like let's look for something calm. Laid back, happy. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. Has to be like... Let's just play lo-fi, I guess. Just lo-fi ads. How's that? How's that for the mood today? Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on into lo-fi beats to meow and play Genshin 2. Did you update the game already? I did. I made sure to update it. Let me turn off this thing now. It's getting too much. Okay, that's chill. Hello, hello! Hi. Hey, Alfonso117. Thank you so much for becoming a subscriber today. Welcome on in. We don't usually get subscriber pop-ups very often because most people have their subscriber like list hidden. So that's why, I guess. But it's pretty cool that we got subscribers once in a while. Subscribers as in followers. By the way, don't forget chat on YouTube. Subscribers are followers. And memberships are subscribers, as weird as it is. My head hurts. Aww. Hope you feel better soon. You should get if it doesn't like get better, you should take it easy. Maybe close your eyes for a bit. Turn off any like bright lights and anything. Like honestly, if your head hurts, you shouldn't even be looking at the screen. The screens are so bad for you. They're so bad. Dude, Twitter is so cooked, dude. Nothing but bots now. So sad. I look on my like notifications and it's always just bot spam. It's just nonsense. It is so sad. Okay, so I guess before we get started with Genshin, I just wanted to chat a little bit with everybody today, see how everybody's doing going into this week. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that you have some exciting things planned for this week. I don't know if you guys know, but I got a dog. I got a dog. I got a dog. We adopted her on Wednesday night, and I babysat her for the entire Thursday. And now she's chill. Now she's super chill. If you guys haven't seen, I've been posting pictures of my dog over on my socials. I named her Farina because I'm just like Genshin brain rotted like that. But yeah, so I've been like pretty focused on taking care of her recently. Definitely been front of mind right now, I guess is what you would say. So yeah, if you want to help me out with taking care of her, don't forget to leave tips over on Streamlabs. All of the tips of this week will be going towards, you know, anything I might need to expend for her and stuff like that. We're gonna get her to a vet tomorrow, and at the vet she's gonna get her first round of vaccinations. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna make sure to be there because, like, yeah, she seems to like really gravitate towards me, which is very like rare for a dog, honestly, because I don't know, the other dogs we've had in the family, I always feel like they like me, but like I feel like they don't like me as much as everyone else. Is that toxic to say? Yeah, I used to have a lot of pets. I used to have a lot of pets. We had 2 dogs a while back. But yeah, we're gonna take Farina over to the vet for her vaccinations, and I assume probably like a checkup or something like that. Get her registered or whatever with the veterinarian and stuff. And yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, it won't be fun, but I mean, it'll be an experience. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll let you guys know how it goes, and if there's like a chance to vlog something, I will vlog it. But otherwise, yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. I am going to be streaming tomorrow. I had an idea for what I should be streaming. I was thinking, what if we streamed Fortnite? Not even joking, what if we streamed Fortnite? The reason is because Hatsune Miku comes out tomorrow, and I need to see her Fortnite concert. I need to see the Miku Fortnite concert. So I was thinking of streaming Fortnite tomorrow. What do you guys think of that? Good idea? You guys think that's a good idea? Yeah. I think I would be able to like stream the Fortnite stuff tomorrow. Like, I'd be able to stream it and I wouldn't be copyright flagged if I'm looking at this information correctly. So yeah, I was thinking of streaming it. I was thinking that'd be so fun. What do you guys think? I want Miku so bad, but I don't want to spend money to get Miku. So I don't know, but I kind of want Miku. I want Miku so bad, dude. I want Miku. Imagine Ninja got a low taper fate. I haven't thought of Ninja in like a hot minute. I don't even know what that guy's up to anymore. I have no idea. Do any of you guys like watch Miku still? I mean, watch Ninja. I'm so curious, like, is there an overlap between my audience and the audience that watches Ninja? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. You guys hate it when I try hard. You guys hate it so much when I try hard. I will not be tryharding in Fortnite, I promise you. I assure you, that is not gonna happen. Promise, promise. Honestly, dude, I keep forgetting to post the stream schedule in certain places. And I feel like maybe that's why people aren't popping by as often as they used to. Like recently. Like I keep forgetting to like post it, that's why. You know? I had like a random intrusive thought the other day. I had a random intrusive thought. I was like, oh, what if I go back to Twitch? What if I stream on Twitch again? But then I was like, why would I go back to Twitch? When do we play Void Crew? God, I don't know. Whenever I have time for it, I guess. Sorry. It's hard for me to put stuff in the schedule for this week. Because I want to do Fortnite tomorrow because of the new season. And like Miku. And I want to do Saturday for Arknight's Enfield. The Arknight's Enfield closed beta test is starting as of I'm pretty sure Thursday. I think it was like Thursday, but like it's Thursday at like 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be like asleep by then. So that's why I was thinking I'll probably just do it on Saturday when I'm available. Because I won't be able to do it on Friday because I'll be working. It's kind of killer. It kind of stinks. It's okay. Imagine teaching bro the game you have unhealthy knowledge about. I wonder what game I have unhealthy like knowledge about. I can't even think of what that would be. I'm trying to think of it though. I don't know. Maybe like when I was super into... Oh god, I can't even think of it. Maybe when I was like really into... I don't know these days, actually. I feel like I'm such like a casual fan these days. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm so casual. I'm a casual streamer. I don't know. I used to be so tryhard in so many games. I remember that, like, very, very fondly. I used to be so tryhard. I used to get so serious about video games. God, there's a lot of games like I streamed before that I haven't... that I kind of forgot about, like Metroid, Metroids... What is that called again? Metroid Dreads. God, that Metroid Dread pissed me off so hard. Oh my god. That game made me so mad. It was so funny. That one made me so mad. It's fine though, it's okay. I'm looking at like X-Defiant in my like video list. And I'm just so bummed, dude. I can't believe that game is like dead. I can't believe they're killing it. I'm like heartbroken, man. I'm just in disbelief. I just can't believe it. Oh yeah, I'm so pumped for GTA 6 though, honestly. I'm kind of excited for it. I'm sure I can run it. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. But I have a good feeling that I'll be able to run it, but we'll see. Who knows? Halo was good times? Yeah, Halo was really fun. The Halo Infinite days. Dude, I should stream Halo 4. But I only stream Halo 4 with like Spiral, and I'm pretty sure it's Spiral and it's sorry, I'm blanking out here. Let me think. Who did I stream Halo Reach with? Oh, I remember. It was Spiral and Nixie, I think, were the people I was streaming Halo with. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Nixie was in it. For sure. Definitely Nixie. But who else, I wonder? Trying to think. Exafine could have been so good. I know. Exafine is such a letdown. It's so heartbroken. Hey Derek, good to see you. How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. Good to see you. And hi Destiny. Hi Ara. Hi. Hi Cyril. Hi Cassio. Hi Annie. Hi Tommy. Hi Devin. Hi. Hi Wolf. Begrudgingly, hi Wolf. I thought GTA 6 releases on PS5. Honestly, who knows at this point? It's coming out like next year, isn't it? Like 2026? Or is it coming out this year? When was GTA 6 supposed to come? I can't remember. Let me see. 2025. Oh, right. Okay. They honestly do believe that they can put it out this year, so I guess we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Good luck to them. Dude, you guys know about that Red Note app? You know that like Red Note social media app? Like have you guys heard of it? Because I've heard like everybody's going crazy for Red Notes. Which is so funny because like Red Note is actually based in China. That's so funny, dudes. I don't know. Dude, maybe... Dude, maybe I should hop on Red Note. That'd be so fucking funny. Oh my god, I should hop on Red Note. Oh, poor Wolf. Wolf is in an ad break. I think if you're a member on my YouTube, you don't get any ads. I think. I'm not sure though. Or am I crazy? Oh my god, Cardi B was on Red Note for 2 years already. Holy shit. Sabrina Carpenter has been posting on Red Note since like 2022. What the hell? I'm late to the party. That's actually so funny. I'm a member? Oh yeah, right. Wolf, you are a member. Hold on, do members get ads on YouTube? Oh. Oh, ew. Ew, that's kind of gross. Ew, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. Opinion on the new NVIDIA 50 series. Don't waste your money on any of it. Don't waste your money on any of it. The way, like, if the tech journos and the tech YouTubers are to be believed, this is like one of the most cooked launches ever. Which is not surprising. Every NVIDIA launch these days is just cooked. I'm sorry though, NVIDIA, I love you. If you want to give me a GPU, if you want to give me a 5090, I'll love you forever, NVIDIA. Oh my god, I'm killing my chances with my sponsorships. Dude, imagine I partner with NVIDIA one day and then they see the stream and they're like, oh, this girl was flaming us back in January 13, 2025. We should ban her ass from NVIDIA. remove her from the sponsorship list. Who knows? Oh, hey, Lance, good to see you. How's it going? I'm so happy to see you. Speaking as a repeated member of Cyan Hearts, sadly, members still get ads. Ew. That is so stupid. That is so cringe. And yeah, Ghost, I mean, that is their marketing shtick, right? That, like, if you take a 5070 and use all of the AI features, you get more performance than a 4090. But, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have, like, it leaves a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths because, like, it's kind of deceptive. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, performance of a 4090 for $500. Asterisk, asterisk. You need to enable DLSS 4.0. You need to enable frame generation. You need to enable upscaling. You need to enable you know? I don't know, it just seems kind of deceptive to me to market it as like 4090 performance if it's basically just a software trick. I don't know. Like, obviously, I know that's like an oversimplification. Like, obviously, when it comes to like AI processing and the CUDA cores and, you know, the tensor. Does NVIDIA have tensor cores or is that like an AMD thing? I can't remember. But yeah, I know it's like, oh, it's more complicated than that, but it just seems kind of deceptive to me. I just hate it. You know what I mean? It's like when Apple tries to market their iPhone as like a DSLR level camera or something. I don't know if they've ever done that, but like imagine if you had like a phone and you marketed it on having like a DSLR level camera, and then in reality the camera's not that great. It's just the software tricks that make it look really good. I don't know, it just seems deceptive to me. I haven't watched Linus Tech Tips in a hot minute, not gonna lie. I watched like Gamers Nexus, Optimum, those guys. I like Hardware Unboxed as well. I think they're pretty good. And then I know like sometimes 3Clicks Phillips sometimes does like GPU stuff, so I do watch his stuff once in a while too. Dude, should I just start posting on RedNote? That'd be so funny. It would actually be so funny if I start posting on RedNote. God, that's crazy. That's insane, honestly. That's actually nuts. Oh, hey, Tim. Good to see you. I can't believe Tim is here. Tim is here to clown on me, everybody. Because he's gonna watch me play Genshin. And he's gonna be like, oh, this girl does not remember how to play Genshin. This girl does not know what she's doing. This girl does not remember this. And I'll be like, oh. The only thing I like about the RTX 5000, to be honest with you, the series, is like, I love that the 5090 is a two-slot GPU. My RX 7900 XTX by AMD Radeon is it's like a 2.5 slot or like a 2-slot. It's like a 2-slot GPU, and it's like the most adorable, compact, like, GPU I've ever used. All of the NVIDIA GPUs I've used, like from third-party vendors and stuff, have always been like insanely massive chassis and whatever. And even on the AMD side, it's always been like that. But my favorite thing about the AMD 7900 series is like, I love that like the AMD cards are so small and compact. Like, I can't even tell you how much I love that. They're so cute. They're so cute and they're so small, and They sip on power and they don't use as much as you think. And they're really good. I don't know. I love my AMD graphics card so much. I fell in love with it because of the size, like the form factor. But like using it now and like seeing how trusty it's been for the past couple of years, especially given like driver updates and stuff to make it more stable and whatever. I love it, you know? I love this thing. I just cannot complain. Can't complain about it. Tony, good to see you. Girls and their sizes. Ban him right now. Ban his ass. This is the guy I'm gonna go with. The Anime North. Tim, you're coming with me to Anime North, right? I'm so excited for con season. There's like a whole bunch of cons I want to go to. I want to go to... Oh, never mind. I guess the wrong person. Oopsies. But dude, there's so many cons I want to go to this year. I want to go to Anime North. I want to go to Toronto Comic Con in March. I want to go to Fan Expo. Hold on. So Toronto Comic Con happens in March. Then Anime North. Yeah, we'll go. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you wanted me to play it off as like, oh, I'm misremembering, or like I don't actually know you, or like what? It's chill. But dude, and like Toronto Comic Con in March, Anime North in May, Fan Expo in September, maybe some other things at some point in the year, who knows. Apparently there's a convention that just happened called Anime Fiesta, and it happened literally like last weekend, and I didn't even know it was happening until like too late. It's all good though, because I don't think I had anyone to go with anyway. But like, yeah, there's Anime Fiesta as well, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I wanna do some vlogs at some cons. I wanna do some vlogs at some cons and share my experience and share the cool things that I see. I'm excited for Anime North because Anime North always has those cool cars. I definitely want to film the cars. And I want to take lots of pictures with the cars. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Dude, I gotta like get into shape too. I gotta like actually start doing cardio. I'm so like insecure about my tummy though. So like I always like get nervous about full body photos. And like I never wear crop tops because of it. Even though I love crop tops. My ducky is here somewhere. I think. Hey. He's being funny. He's like sniffing anything on the ground. This dog can find anything. Rena, get out of here. She's crazy, honestly. Rena's just crazy. She can like just sniff out anything on the ground and like somehow, no matter what, whenever you're not looking, she finds some shit to bite on or shit to like eat or whatever. And then you have to chase her and you have to like ask her what's in her mouth and you take it out because she shouldn't be eating that. She's crazy. She sniffs everything. What color and what car? I don't know. Wrap my car, yes or no? Yes. Yeah, I want to see your car. Tim, you should wrap it in a Stolfo. Oh my god, you should do a Stolfo. A Stolfo car. I think that'd be a good idea. Like an Astolfo car or like a Felix car from where's Felix from again? ReZero. Right? Felix is from ReZero. I don't hear a lot about Felix anymore. Is Felix like still around? Did he die or something? Did bro die? I have not heard a single thing about Felix in a hot minute. Is he just not relevant to the story right now? Like what's going on there? I don't know anything about ReZero, so you're gonna have to like give me like a history lesson. I haven't watched season 3, that's why. Oh, true. Yeah, Tim, you should do an Astolfo car or like a Felix car. That'd be so cool. Oh man. We've been talking for a hot minute, haven't we? Okay. I think it is a good time to hop onto a Genshin. Did I get a 987 Cayman? That's a car, right? Let me see that first. 987 Cayman. Oh, it's a Porsche. Very nice. Very nice, very classy. That's a pretty car. Not to flame Porsches, but like, I think the reputation of Porsches in like here in Toronto is like, it's like the retired dad car. I hear that a lot when people think of Porsches. They're like, oh, it's the retired dad car. Bro, rich, go for it. Damn, is it expensive? The captain looks so cool in Genshin Impact. Which captain? Which captain? Oh, Capitano! Are you talking about Capitano? I haven't gotten there yet. Bros, I'm still in Fontaine. You're gonna be so disappointed in me. I'm still in Fontaine. Bros, we're still playing through Fontaine because I took that hiatus. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Capitano, yes, that one. He's so cool. I'm so cooked. I'm sorry, chat. I am so cooked. Like, genuinely. Okay. No more distractions. We hop on Genshin. We hop on the Genshin Impact. Here's to hoping it still works. I'm sure it should, but, you know, you can never be too sure, I guess. I need to log in. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. Chat, I'm so cooked. I need to log in. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. God damn it. Ugh. I'm so cooked. Okay, log in, please. Start game. Agree to all of the following except... Nice! Okay, we're back. Dylan Mondstadt, I quitted. Aw, that's too bad. Oh, it has to download 500 megabytes of resources still. Oh, oopsies. I'm cooked again. We sit in through 50 hours of dialogues with this one. I know! I don't mind Fontaine dialogue. It was Sumeru's dialogue that like kind of got to me. It was Sumeru's dialogue that was kind of like, okay, let's move this forward. Let's speed it up a little bit. I think like the thing with me is like when I played through Sumeru, I did not make any connections to the relevance of like the sequence of events in the story. You know? I just didn't make the connections. So like even now I feel like I'm kind of stupid when it comes to Sumeru. So correct me if I'm wrong, but basically in Sumeru, what happens, right, is like, correct me if I'm wrong, and if you don't want spoilers for Sumeru for whatever reason, don't tell me. I mean like mute for a second or something. But like, am I crazy? But like, so the story of Sumeru was that the smart people were using the machine to feed on people's dreams to generate knowledge or something. Right? And they rebelled against Lesser Lord. What is Nikida's name again? Lesser Lord what again? I can't remember. It's Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali, right. So they rebelled against Lesser Lord Kusanali and like basically put her on a house arrest. Why? Why did they do that again? Shit. I'm blanking out. I'm blanking out. Alright. What do we know about... They thought she was stupid. Oh. Sure, that's one way to put it. They thought she was stupid. That works for me. Oh, pause the music, by the way, or mute it. That's better. Okay, so they thought she was stupid, so they trapped her. They trapped her in her house because she's stupid. But she wasn't actually stupid. They confused knowledge for wisdom. Obviously. Clearly. Okay. I get it. And then there was something about forbidden knowledge rotting like the world or something, right? So what did they have to do again? They had to like... Oh, I have still a reunion because it's been so long. Oh, I haven't played this game in so long. I feel so bad. Look how much stuff I missed. Oh, I can just press claim all. Well, that was stupid. I feel so bad. There's so much shit I haven't touched. I'm not gonna ascend because if I ascend, everything's gonna get harder again. Right? If I ascend, the world level goes up, right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, the world level goes up. I don't want to ascend right now.
Being too popular.
Forget about it.
Such a hassle.
Oh my god, I haven't played this game in so long. Oh my god. Ugh. Give me the reunion reward, please. Give me that. Thank you. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Oh, I left Genshin for so long. I feel so bad. More loot drop for world mobs. Yeah, but it's dangerous and I'm not high level enough. Like, dude, I'm still using Noelle. I'm still using Noelle, Charlotte, Yanfei, and Farina. My party composition is so cooked. You can actually just bully me for that, honestly. It's fine, just bully me for it. Do what you want at this point, TBH. Who are these people? Who are those people? I don't know any of those people. Man, I'm so cooked. I don't even remember what we were trying to do last time. We haven't found Linny yet, right? In the fucking... in the underground prison thing, right? Oh my god, dude. It's been so long. How do I go down there again? Oh god. Brain. Gotcha. Genshin after you stop looking at it for 10 seconds. I know. They just spam me with voice lines, like, immediately. They're like, oh, remember you're in this game. Don't forget you're playing this video game right now. It's actually over. I haven't touched this game in so long and I feel so bad about that. It's so over. Cyril, is that a car noise? Oh, is that a motorcycle noise? That's pretty good. You know what? That's pretty good. Well done. Blanka blanka blank. Green's finally back in jail anyway, so true. I want to play Wuwa, by the way. Wuwa 2.0 looks so fun. Unrelated. Dude, my friends do not like Linny's design. They're actually insane. They don't like Linny or Lynette.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
I just like flamed them for that, honestly.
Ritual. Nothing weird happened.
I love Lenny. Lenny is so cute.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary.
Oh, I remember. They're trying to find Child.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Right? They're trying to find Child because Child
You
disappears.
already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Oh, you can use the scroll wheel to change options now. Interesting. That's nice, not gonna lie. I don't remember that being a feature before.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
How old is like
good
Lenny
time to
again?
go
Lenny's like
over?
actually in his 20s or something, isn't he?
According to my observations, Sigewinne
They made
always
him look
spends
like
around
such a
half
twink,
an
it's
hour
crazy.
away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Oh my god, we're getting... People are getting dapped up in chat or whatever. That's crazy. That's crazy. Lynette solidarity, I guess. That's totally fair. I mean, Lenny solidarity.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
I forgot what it's like to stream like with a dog around. Rena's just like walking around, sniffing things all around the room while I'm like here playing Genshin.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the
Sigewinne is a really
psychology
good
of
doctor, huh?
emotions, and
Nurse, I
the
mean.
meaning of laughter.
Is Sigewinne a nurse or a doctor?
Sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things?
Julian, good to see you. How's
She
it
even has
going?
books on understanding
Welcome on
people's
into the
motivations and
stream.
feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Oh yeah, Sigewinne's a nurse, right. There's only one doctor in Genshin, and that's Dottore, of course. Dog.
None of the beds
Yeah.
have any signs of having been
When I
shot.
have a face cam,
Except
I'll show you
that
guys
one
my
over
dog
there.
all the time.
That's the one
Whenever
my
she comes
Rachel
around.
used, right? You
It'll be
said
so
she's
fun.
pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left her
Dog
to take the
cam, so
medication.
true. You know, my friend Bargust, she has a dog cam for her dog. It's really cute. Oh, I think it's actually for all of her dogs now. It's so cute.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed,
Give her
or
lots of forehead
the
smooches for
nurse
us. Hell
intentionally
yeah.
left it this way.
I will, I promise. I'm gonna try like not to kiss her while I have like lip liner and lip stain on my lips. So I'll do it after when I'm ready for bed. Rena loves to sleep with me. She loves to hop in bed and just like go to sleep and knockouts.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Must be a trap, right? Like it's gotta be on purpose. Clearly.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance. to
Literally,
the
how can you
taking
hate
part.
Lenny?
There's
Look at this
probably a
guy.
mechanism around here somewhere.
He is so
Could
cute.
Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues.
Is
Don't
Lenny
panic,
taller
just
than
take another
Lumion?
look.
Bro killed someone, look at the teardrop. Is that what it means? Is Lumion like short? Oh my god, Lumion is shorter than Lenny,
Hey,
isn't she?
you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
Lumion is
Slip
so
of paper.
small.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not
Bro
from
knows
the same camp
everything.
as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after
What if he
her?
dressed like that and talked like that, but he had the Jared Leto Joker damage
Just
tattoo
think
instead of a
everything over.
teardrop?
I have to
Never
stay calm.
suggest such things again.
This is not like what happened last time. The
Please.
situation's different now.
That's awful. Never suggest such things again.
Wait, you're right. Oh, wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could
Why does
Wriothesley have let
Presley
him go as
specifically
well?
want Lynette?
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying
Oh.
to provoke me, I'm sure of it. Ah, we never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
We have to calm him down. What do you do to calm someone down? Hey, calm down. Exactly, it's so true. These two are so good at, like, calming people down. I feel calm already.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Aww.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Then he's such a sweetheart. Next time I see you getting angry, you'll
I
say,
feel like we still
"Don't
have
you
some
dare,
important
Tommy.
changes on these details.
Don't you dare."
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Wow. That was such a good infiltration mission.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Oh my god.
Wait! Wait!
What?
It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Okay. Imagine if there were like actual chase sequences in Genshin. I know there are like missions where you have to stalk another character. But, like imagine like straight up like chase missions. Like imagine if I don't go fast enough and like I fail this mission or something. Oh, it's down there. I forgot. Can I just jump down? Oh yeah, I can. Link.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette.
There's no way
is
Risley would
alive.
think of like executing
You
them,
knew we were
right? That'd be so
investigating the
messed up.
infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean
Where?
you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have
Wait,
some
Red
cards
Sea has
of my
cake?
own
I
when
gotta
it
see
comes to
this.
negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family.
My
I don't see
God.
why she would refuse.
Why did you think
Oh my
Father
God,
sent
he
us to
outplayed them
handle the
so
fortress
hard.
of
God
Meripede?
damn.
This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Hey, Flint Fox, how's it going?
Linny!
This conversation is so funny.
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
We're just watching the
You're here
dogs here,
helping
like
him
we're
out,
all roommates
and
in a
I've already
movie
done
night,
my
and
best
I'm the
to
one
stay
who's
out
in
of your
charge.
way.
Hell yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can
I
just
always
do
have
whatever you
control of the
want.
remote.
The fortress may be small and
This is
remote,
my
but
my
it still
power.
has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one?
Oh
about
god,
not
I
being
forgot
allowed
all
to
about
work for 3 days
this
in a row?
stuff. Oh. Oh man, is it one of these?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value
that's not
of
relevant.
coupons. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she... Fonta's internal report...
It must
The
be...
research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the...
It must be this
we often
one.
see Miss Sijuin observe...
I assume it's this one.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half...
This one, this one.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
That one. Ugh. One of them's incorrect, huh?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from human. According to Collins, the...
Oh, it must be this one.
research note said that the
It must be this one then. I think. Okay. That was okay. I remember that.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row.
Oh my god.
And if they do, they'll get strange
I forgot
meat
she wears
in their
those like
welfare meal.
funny disguise glasses things.
At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
But Sijuin just doesn't know how to cook.
Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
Aww.
However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Oh, I don't remember this.
I've been told that the infirmary is always... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial...
Must
We
be that
often see Miss
one.
Sijuin observe... The
It's gotta
Fonta
be
promoter has been struggling because...
this one.
The research note said that the Melu... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament...
This one. No. They're all incorrect. What? Okay, never
I've been
mind.
told that the infirmary is all...
It's over.
Fonta's internal reports suggest...
I'm
We
cooked.
often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta
It's over.
promoter has been... The research note said that the
Ah.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the Fonta promoter has been struggling because
I'm so bad at these
the research
things.
note said that the Melusi
Okay.
the Fonta promoter has been According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Font I've been told that the
Am I crazy? Am I stupid?
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the According to Collins, the Pancration tournament
You need to fill all three, don't you?
The research
Or am I
note said that the
insane?
Melusi
Eh?
Fonta's internal reports
Eh?
We often see Miss Sijuin observe
Oh my god.
We often see
Power of
Miss Sijuin
reading.
observing the
I'm
prisoners at
so
work
great at reading, thank you.
near the
I'm
Fonta
so good at
promoter has been-
reading. Ah!
According to Collins, the
Oh, okay. Every time they do one of these things, I'm always ass at it. Remember in Sumeru when they started doing this?
So there really
I was so
nothing to be
ass at
afraid
it.
of.
My god.
Hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale, to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropede and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Oh.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of staring Lynette and Remine never even
Whoa, are
crossed
they
your
gonna
mind.
beef? Are they gonna beef?
You'll pay for this! Ah!
Zouch.
Are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijuin. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sijuin? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sijuin... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Sijuin is so
But if you mean
cute.
what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't
Oh my
be
God,
like that,
it's-
Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
He's like, chill the
I'll go
fuck
get a
out,
cup of
dude.
tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
And it's just Fremine. Oh no, it's Cloran. Never mind.
Ah, Miss
Okay.
Clorand. My door.
Oh, and Fremine. Okay. That makes sense.
Fremine. Fremine.
That's so funny, dude.
What is Cloran doing here?
Work.
Sorry about
Straight into the
Mr.
point. I
Lin.
love Cloran,
The
dude.
tranquilizing effect will begin to
I
wear
love
off
Cloran
soon.
so much.
Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He
Oh,
must have consumed
uh-oh.
primordial seawater.
That's not good.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
That's really bad, actually, isn't it? Uh-oh.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought.
Oh.
He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Cloran is so good. I love her so much, dude. So what is the lore with Sigewinne again? She's like half Millicene, right? Half Millicene, half human or something. That is really weird to think about, man. That is really weird to think about.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion
Oh,
of a
she's
large
full
amount of
Millicene.
primordial seawater.
Things
Still,
happened.
his
Oh,
condition is
okay,
not
gotcha,
critical.
gotcha.
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation.
I see.
Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
So
Sorry,
Hoyo could not
I am
imagine
aware
having
that the
like a
infirmary
playable
may not be
character
the
that's like a
place in the
furry.
world at the moment.
They were like, oh, we
We
have
do
to make
only
her
have
look
a
like an
single
anime
clinic in
girl
the
and
fortress,
justified the
however.
plots. I see. I see.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she
It's
right
such a
now?
downgrade.
Oh, she just
I don't know, I
arrived
think
in an
Sejuin is
empty room after I
cute.
tranquilized her. If my calculations
She
are
just
correct,
like
she
looks
should
kind
also
of
be waking up
generic,
by now.
generic
You
tiny
might not
Genshin
believe
person.
me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Dude, I gotta play more ZZZ.
Linny, are you okay?
I don't know. I feel like I just can't keep
I'll
up
be
with gachas though, because like they
They're all
update too
here now.
fast,
Don't worry about me.
and like you have to be playing them like all the time.
Are
Otherwise,
you
it's like
sure? You don't
you know.
look alright.
I wanna play Wuwa
My
though.
hands
Wuwa
and
looks so
feet
fun.
are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
Wuwa looks so
I'm
fun.
back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Sejuin jump scare. Lumion always does that pose, dude. They always have Lumion do that
His
pose.
breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Sejuin and Felix from ReZero have the same voice actress. That's
Yeah,
true.
I'll take him from this side. Lynette,
Wait, is that true?
together?
Is Tim still here? Tim, can I get a fact check?
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Tim, can I have a fact check?
The
Tim would
Duke
know.
and Clarande are gone.
That's crazy.
They probably
There's
went
no
to
way.
get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Checked yourself? Oh my god. Go back to the infirmary with Fremine. Okay. You need to take the elevator again this time. I should tell Tim that, honestly. I'd love to see what Tim thinks of that. How does Tim feel about this information? Next time Farina's banner comes up, I want to go for her weapon. I feel like Farina would be like the only character that would be willing to like C6. Or is it C5? I forgot. Is it C5? C6, yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. That's good. I love Farina dudes. Oh my god, I still have to do that thing. I promised chat because of the fundraiser, the charity fundraiser. I did promise chat a karaoke stream and also, like, I dress up as Farina. I'll do that either on stream or I'll do that when I'm at a convention. Because I'm not gonna do that otherwise. No thank you. I will not do that otherwise. I don't know, what do you think though? Should I do it in a convention? Despite like pre-made from Uo cosplay or something?
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Honestly, I kind of want to play Punishing Grey Raven.
Lenny.
Just for the fact that like Punishing Grey Raven has that mermaid character, right? Siren? And she looks so cool.
Where
I would totally pull for her.
am I?
The infirmary. at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling
If you do a
up to
con
it.
cosplay, you gotta do a vlog. Okay, bets. Bets.
Traveler.
I'll do it. I'll do it for Enemy
Come on.
North.
It's
I'll buy a
been so
Felix
long.
cosplay for Tim as well. Don't tell
See,
him.
There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
God, I remember playing the Fremine side story thing, and I was like, I don't know who the hell you are, but I like you. You are a good boy. I love Fremine now. He's such an underrated character.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Oh my god. It's Fremine time. Oh, do I have to drop all the way down? Oh, that's scary. Blink. Blink. Blink.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Dude, I forgot. Where is Child in all of this anyway?
Yeah.
That is a good question. Where is this dude? Rotate. Rotate. Ah, stamina. Okay. Isn't he hiding to not get arrested or something? I do not remember.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Cannot turn in this direction. By adjusting the rotary plate to the correct angle? Huh? What rotary plate? Am I stupid? We have to adjust this again. Oh. I can't use this right now, can I? Oh wait, no, I can. Okay, nice. Well. Child escaped prison. Arlecchino sent the kids to go find him. Right. I remember. Ah. What a mess. I thought the Fatui were supposed to be organized. Who would win in a fight? Neuvillette or Arlecchino? I'm pretty sure it'd be Neuvillette, wouldn't it? Or am I crazy? Ew. Arlecchino's organized child just showed up. Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, that's fair enough. You do have a point. I kind of forgot about that detail. I feel like Capitano versus Neuvillette would be a pretty close fight.
Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
God, remember when we were like so obsessed with like the diving mechanics in Fontaine? I remember when I first tried this shit, I was like, wow, this stuff is crazy. This is like hella guts. We got so spoiled though. We were so spoiled.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse.
Like remember like when Natlan came out and everybody was freaking out about the movement tech? That's so sick, dude. I wish they could like retroactively add it.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Oh, right. There's nothing you can pull here.
The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
I can't believe Child turned into primordial goop.
Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back.
Child's not Fontanian, is he?
I don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
And then he does not make it. Spoiler alert. His ass does not make it. Traveler isn't really important to the Harbinger's plans. That is fair.
I can't die here.
I feel like the Traveler doesn't always really do anything anyway. It's kind of like the Traveler just so happens to be
Feeling worse and worse.
at a given place at a given time.
Underwater.
And like seems to accelerate events that were inevitably gonna happen.
I have to push on.
Like the stuff going on in Inazuma, right? I feel like even if the Traveler didn't show up, I feel like inevitably eventually Yaemuko would have had like some sort of someone else to deal with Raiden A.
So, in
you know?
other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where
And
Master
Liyue
Child
is just
could have
pure
gone.
coincidence.
But there was also no obvious place
Like
for
things
him
were
to have
already
disappeared.
unraveling at Liyue by the time that the Traveler got there.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right.
I love Lynette.
I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna
I
come
feel like
with
the
us,
only
Lynette?
Harbinger that like we've encountered so far that's
No,
like evil
please go on
is like
without me.
Dottore.
I don't want to leave just yet.
Dottore seems like evil to me.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood.
Bro is just like
Then
cartoonishly
let's just
evil.
sit
It's
together for a
crazy.
while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now.
Just
As long as
cartoonish
you
mad
stay in
scientist
here, I don't
evil.
think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Dude, I wanna. Oh my god, what's her name again? The one who makes the puppets, the automatons. What's her name again? I forgot. I want to meet her. She's so cool. I like her design. Sandrone, yeah, she's so cool, dude. Her design is so cool. I want to see her. I want to encounter her. Isn't it just Natlan, like, left? I mean, isn't it just Snezhnaya left? Like, there's nothing left after Natlan. You can find her origin story in a side quest? Oh my god, I gotta look for it. I'll look for it, like, off stream, though. Every time there's just a big asshole. Just a big asshole, and then I fall through it. I just get really scared. Then from there, who knows what they wouldn't or wouldn't pull? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? At the very end of Genshin, we meet Alicia, and like, right in May, and stuff like that.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
The stream's lagging?
I wouldn't have
Oh,
left the
probably
infirmary
only for a little
otherwise.
bit, I guess.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Sigewinne?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind,
Wait, are we
I'd
in
like to perform
Honkai?
another
Yeah,
quick
exactly.
physical exam. It'll just take a few
I'm pretty
minutes.
sure, like, I'm pretty sure Hoyo's
Alright.
cooking for, like,
Thank you for looking
a
out for me.
multiverse thing.
I'll take my leave for now then.
I hate to say multiverse, but it's like, I don't know. Honkai
Want to
Impact
explain yourself
thirds,
wisely?
right? And then Stario's like inside of Honkai Impact
course.
thirds.
But I'm not partial to the word choice of explain.
And then like
How about
Genshin is
enlighten?
obviously inside of Honkai Impact thirds somehow. Right? Honkai universe. You mean the Honkaiverse.
But where should I begin?
The Honkaiverse.
How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress.
Do
on your
Redsley
investigation.
or the Kino ever
managed to
encounter each other?
monitor
Like
and
ever
stay
have a
ahead of
talk?
them, even though you
Because
didn't know what they were
I'd
trying
love
to
to
do.
imagine those two
They
talking.
came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care
For
about
at
is
least
the
sake, I
answer.
hope not, really?
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Oh, very direct, dudes.
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
God, Cloranda's just built
And
different.
saving Fremonet
She's
was
just
part of
so...
that crisis?
She has so much
You
aura.
can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite
I guess
adept
that's
at
fair,
diving.
Frosty.
Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, tell us the answer.
Paimon really wants to know.
Tell us the answer.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Oh yeah.
Follow me.
Bum 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 bum. Oh my god. Secret staircase.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it?
It's so complicated to like get like a hidden thing made, wouldn't
It
it?
seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the
You'd have
Fortress of
to
Meripede is.
hire contractors, and then you'd have to pay for their silence or whatever. Seems so complicated.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Just use inmates, free labor. So true. So
There are
true.
3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Oh boy.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Hey Ghost. What's up?
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
Really? It'll just let us have a look. Massive
I've been
sluice
interested in
gate.
what lies
I
beyond
hate that word,
gate ever
sluice
since I assumed
gate.
leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
Is he gonna open it?
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking? Very
Hey
reasonable
Fago, good to
guesses.
see you.
I've considered
We
both
are
of
so
those.
back. We are
Unfortunately,
so
the dashboard is
back. We're
tracking
playing
something
Genshin
less
again.
ordinary.
How are you doing?
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for
I'm gonna
something
play
that rarely
Fortnite tomorrow.
shifts, the
We're gonna
water pressure
check
is
out the
more likely.
Miku stuff.
We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Scary.
Concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, That's very
Now,
likely.
on Fortnite tomorrow?
What?
Yeah, sure.
Forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial
We'll see
seed
about
could
it.
be, much less where we could find and plug a lead. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate.
Oh.
For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
Ugh.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
Oh. They just
The
built on
Hydro
top of
Archon
each other.
continued to lend her support, allowing the
That makes
fortress
sense, I
and
guess.
what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison.
Whoa, hold on.
They saw themselves
They
as
get, like,
repenting
rated all of a
sinners
sudden or
who would
something? I'm
regain
getting,
their
like, a
freedom
sudden
once they had
jump in.
sufficiently redeemed themselves.
There was like
But
a
as time
sudden
went
jump
on,
in
people
viewership.
also realized that the fortress was a lonely
Am I crazy?
place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position.
Oh damn it,
and
I
let their
missed
withered
it. Just let me read this real quick.
After many, many centuries,
Gotcha.
few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Oh, that's scary.
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third. Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh?
Oh, those
Lorvine and
two.
Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Who's that again?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
And who?
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Why would you?
See,
Why would you say
everyone
that?
keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Anytime two girls are on screen in an anime.
There's another.
Hey, that's different. That's
Your
different.
constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress
In
can do
anime,
anything.
it's just confirmed. It's just canon. Even if they don't kiss or say that they're together
Paimon
or
really thinks
get
everything's
married,
super cool.
it's canon. Trust me. Trust me.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Oh. How the hell did they build this on their own? Explain that to me. How did they build this on their own?
What a huge ship! This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
So, where does
the
he want to
moment I
go with
began
this
to
ship?
speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Second most technologically advanced nation.
Maybe. Fontainians need
Who's the
something to hold
first?
on
Is
to
this
to cope with
Naya?
the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As
I
a
can't wait
fortress
to go to
administrator,
Sushnaya and they
I've
just
never
have
been
like
such a reckless
cars
call. All right,
and
that's enough
radios and
talking for
stuff.
now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good.
Simply because they have
Come
the
on, I'll
Torah.
take you back.
Damn, dudes. He's evil, but he's evil, but
I'll
he
leave
is
you here
useful,
for
I
now.
guess.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries.
Eh,
But don't
where
forget,
did Malvika
it's up to
get her
you whether
bike?
or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those three as well.
There are consequences.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
You will have toilets on the outside? Oh, no way. No way. Harley Davidson looking ass bike, I know. Malvika's cool though. He seems really cool.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Say no.
Yeah, he explained everything.
I guess not.
Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
I wanna pour
Then
another
I'll
glass of soy
posit my
milk.
theories.
I've been
I
drinking
asked
so much
myself
soy milk
3
recently,
questions.
chance.
Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Linny.
I really do love how casually they're just
Risley's
like,
attitude
oh, I know you're
changed
gonna
dramatically
snitch
during
on
the
us
course of our
anyway.
stay here.
I know
He
you're gonna
ignored us
spill the
completely
tea.
at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this.
Wait, really?
If he has been monitoring the Fatui
Blade
since
from
the very
Honkai is
beginning,
Lenny?
he probably ignored us at first
That
because
is
he was
crazy.
hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
Oh.
It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see.
If
He
he's
has a
super
bargaining
smart,
chip,
why did he
and it
run
could
at
be
Risley?
important enough for Father to
I
deal with
know,
him
what an
directly.
idiot.
I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip
Like,
might
what is
be.
this guy gonna do against Risley?
But let me guess.
The guy's built like a fridge.
You have the last piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
I love that.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww,
You're
the
so
friendship that
sweet.
makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside. Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
That's a hell of a conversation ender. Oh hey, yeah, you sound like you're hungry. Why don't you go grab something at the cafeteria? Go grab something at the cafeteria. This becomes important later. The cafeteria? The foods? Or what becomes important? When can we get out of this damn prison fortress?
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Oh.
Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijween?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Oh, that's nice. The biggest portion or the tastiest stuff?
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
And not both.
So delicious.
Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how
So
it feels
true.
to be freeloaders?
She's so real for that.
Wait a second. We did do plenty of work after all.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
That's deep.
Bit
That's
of
a deep
both, I
question.
suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Wriothesley's office?
That's such a
when you
weird
said
statement,
that you were
though.
protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Oh my god, that is a really good Lumion face.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
That's a really good Lumion face. That deserves to go in the folder of Lumion faces. I love how all of the mysterious investigations just turned out to be, oh, it's actually just quite normal stuff. Quite normal, expected stuff that is not mysterious or weird at all. I guess that's just how it always turns out to be anyway. Our imaginations like to exaggerate the truth, I guess. Oh, did you guys like... I'm thinking of like rumors now. Do you guys remember that like Bloody Mary rumor? I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's like you say it like 3 times in a mirror or something and then she comes out and like kills you or something. Have you guys heard of that rumor?
So much has happened.
There's like some other crazy ghost stories and myths that you've heard of. I'm kind of curious if anyone has any interesting ones.
Are you sleepy too?
Oh my god. That looks weird. The sleeping Paimon, like, model just looks very strange to me. That looked really weird to me.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Oh, what's happening here?
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What is happening? What is going on?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait!
Sorry, mate. I'm out of here.
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are! Oh, thank goodness!
What's happening now?
Maroon, do you know what happened?
What's happening now?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that?
You're very
An
thoughtful.
evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If
Wink.
you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Blinka, 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 blink. The music in this section is really intense.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Do they have to run though? They're not even Fontanian. They won't turn into puddles. Oh, he's so cool. I would love to see Retsy try to drink all of the seawater.
Three, two, one.
Oh my god, are they playing drum and bass for this section too? That's crazy.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Imagine there's like a gate boss fight where you just have to keep punching it. You have to keep punching it with like cryo in order to like keep it frozen or something. God, I remember when you showed me that cutscene before I got into Genshin, and I was like, man, I have no idea what the hell's happening.
Opera House immediately.
But now that I'm watching it in context, it all makes sense.
Make sure she doesn't spend too much
It
time
all
alone
makes
with her.
sense.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Are we gonna see Arlecchino? Are we going to see Father? Let's go through that. We'll go through this next section and I'll call it for the stream. Maybe. Oh, it's the Fatus.
Look, there are a ton of
The
Fatui
Fatui.
and Harmonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Oh my god. They really are just thinking, oh, this should be fine, but shit could go down. He looks like a sad wet dog.
Oh,
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Oh, she's so cool. This is usually how conversations happen between us. Yeah.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
She sounds like
Here,
Bateman.
why don't you
She
indulge
sounds like a female version of Bateman from American Psycho. Do you guys know what I'm? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, imagine her talking about business cards.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
Since we're talking about him, I
My
feel like I should
God.
add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette. Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But
I love the way.
thought you would be happy
I love the way
to hear
Arlecchino
news.
talks.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirabede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Who knows?
Well,
Why the hell would Paimon just
Fortress
talk
of
out
Mirabede lies
talk
deep
out a line
beneath
like
the
that?
waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Huh?
on?
That is a good
Water in the
face.
teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
My thanks to you both.
I'm gonna be honest.
I will take it from here.
What can Cloran do in this case?
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Shoot the water, I know. Like, I just can't imagine what Cloran would do. Would she just fence with the water or something? Poke it with her swords? You know what I mean?
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day! This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Uvalette is so cool, dudes.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Really does just tell the water no. Hell yeah. It's his aura, that's why. He's just got that aura.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be
I really
outside
like the
law.
banter between these
I
two.
was under the impression the residents of a place like this
I didn't know
would be
Cloran bantered
uninterested
so
in the
much
legal
with
codices.
Wrightsley.
That was obviously a joke.
That's actually really charming.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Nothing's ever smooth with the Fatui Harbingers, are there? Is it?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon.
The mugging of Venti was pretty smooth. Okay, that is true. You do have a
That's
point.
what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in
I love it when she says big words.
All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now. As long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high!
I love her, she's so baby.
Just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Oh my god.
The emergency response plan is also
She's getting grilled so hard, dude.
Then allow me to jog your memory.
She's getting grilled so hard.
What is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse, Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone. Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
This
You too, Paimon.
this whole
you.
tea party is insane.
Up on that offer.
So much tension building underneath the surface.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well, we'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Paimon's coming too.
Paimon is just so clueless. That was a threat.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
She's so cute. I love her. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. You run all the way here. That's so far.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Oh, okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that She often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh, come over here, you little critter.
Oh my
you.
god, it's the scene.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left
Ambushes her.
Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness
disappears.
to the assassination of Fosso.
Explains nothing.
I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Poor
There's
baby.
no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
Kino's
This is a
so
good
cool, dude.
opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
My server discussing what Power Ranger is the cool. The green one, of course. Oh wait, no. The blue one? I can't remember.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Dude, I haven't seen that more Clay if you want. Post it in the Discord server, I wanna see.
I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
Oh,
It
right.
is,
You are banned
however,
from the
quite
Discord, right?
amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize
R.I.P..
I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to
Just send it to me on
cooperate with
Facebook
you.
Messenger if you have it or something.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often
Or I can just
connected
Google
with
it. It's
noble
well,
deeds,
worry about it.
I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate. So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives. Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us?
Confidential.
Then
Classified.
that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics. I believe so. The fortress has a long and
You
complex
guys.
history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Neuvillette, are you listening?
My apologies.
Hey, Alan, what's up?
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually.
This is like a huge moment. I imagine this was a pretty big moment for theory
You don't want
crafters.
to confirm or deny.
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon
Oh,
sovereign of
interesting.
water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included,
Why
possess
not?
our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, That stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried. We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. I can see how that's pretty groundbreaking news. I feel kind of like head empty. Because like, to be honest with you, I feel like I've been kind of like waddling around Genshin's larger lore. I've been like skipping around it. I've been you know, doing my thing, being oblivious. So when big moments like that happen, I'm kind of just like, oh, okay, I see. Yes, okay. I will think about this deeper. I will consider the facts. Lumion wanted to find her brother and you wanted to find Farina. That is like 99% of my headspace when I played Genshin. From Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, all the way to Fontaine, my brain was always, How long are we till Farina? How long are we? How close? Are we almost there? I gotta play more side stuff, not gonna lie. It's okay though, it's because like, look, hear me out, it's because I have so many friends who know about the Genshin lore. So like, if I'm ever confused about the Genshin lore, I can just ask people. Are you saying you're drifting now that you have reached your goal? I'm kind of drifting, I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. I need to find a new Genshin goal. But like there hasn't been a single character that has like, you know, really caught my attention like Farina has. I feel like when that day comes, I feel like once that day comes, I will like be so like crazy locked in again. But for now it's chill, we're just taking our time. We're having fun. We're just taking it relaxed. I feel kind of bad because like I feel like I'm always kind of like a cringe reactor. Like I feel like I don't react a lot to a lot of things. I just kind of take them as they come. I don't know. I hope you guys don't mind that. Like that's just kind of how it is for me. I see things, I'm like, I see. Nice. Very good. Very interesting. Oh, I missed Dia's birthday. That was like way more than a year ago. Oops. Also a random Aloy birthday. Happy birthday, Aloy. I guess. I think you're absolutely love Chitlali. Is it Chitlali? Or is it Kitlali? Or when they show off Columbina? I would love Columbina more if Wuff didn't claim Columbina. I like Columbina a lot, and I can see why Wuff likes her, like, a lot. But also, like, I need my own Harbinger to adore. And I decided I want that Harbinger to be Centrone. I'm down to stand Sandrone. Shout out to Sandrone Nation. That's gonna be me when they reveal her in Natland. I mean, when they reveal her in Nizhnaya. Titlali? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, shout outs to Sandrone. Sandrone Nation. That's me. But I don't know, we'll see. Who knows, maybe I could fall in love with like... Maybe I could fall in love with the Cryo Archon. Maybe I'll fall in love with the Cryo Archon. I hope that like... I hope the Archon is just like really pretty. Like just really, really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. With like a cold exterior, you know? A very cold, steely demeanor to her. I think that'd be cool. Kind of like Raiden Shogun, but like more like elegance. That's what I'd love to see from the Cryo Archon. Like Raiden Shogun, but like less like blunt and to the point and whatever, and more like elegant, reserved. You know. But I don't know. I'm sure people have already figured out tidbits of what the Cryo Archon is about, so who knows? I don't really pay attention to like the theories or like anything that people are coming up with for that stuff. I'm just kind of vibing. The Cryo Archon will probably be a Bronya version. Oh, that'd be sick. Dude, I really should play Honkai. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'd be really down for Honkai. I mean, they have girls. They have girls who love girls. And, you know, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes that really is all you need. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Piero yet, have we? Or Pulcinella, or Pantalone. Or Dottore. They only have girls. Oh, thank God. Okay, we gotta play Honkai Impact 3rd. Isn't there like... Weren't they like working on like a graphical update or something for Honkai Impact 3rd to get people into playing it again or something? That's what I thought anyway. That's what I heard. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here, chats. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Once again, my name is Rin. I'm a cyberpunk catgirl VTuber. I love to play... Shut up, Rena. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, my name is Rin. I'm a cyberpunk catgirl VTuber. I love to play FPS games and single-player stories. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell as well. In addition, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member today. As a member, you get access to early access content and behind-the-scenes videos. If you want to check out my socials, links are always in the description. And of course, if you want to hang out, be sure to join the Discord. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.